customer that is begging, that at least even beg or show sign that they are going to pay, we double down. But if you are not responding at all, there's nothing we can do. Like literally, there's nothing we can do. We sit down in the office all day thinking, racking our brain. What do we do? What do we do? You can send message, you can edit documents, you can bro, nothing you go do. But at the end of the day, like really, there's nothing. Then I went to cricket too. Cricket is similar to park. They have a couple of apps under them. Cash Ninja, T Loan, um L Credit Cash, and so on and so forth. A lot of apps under their company. Is similar strategy. So I actually believe that that there's nothing anybody can do for you. And the thing that is just there is that the only downside to it is that the embarrassment that you'll be getting from that your contacts will just be getting. That that one is more difficult to explain to a third party that do not know when you borrow the money. Do you get what I mean? So imagine
Yeah,
your
sure.
in-law, maybe for example, for some mistake, the number that they have on their record is your in-law. For example, imagine your father-in-law calling you that some loan people are harassing him. It's just bad. But aside from that, there's really nothing you can do. Embarrass, threaten, and all those things. And again, they usually shuffle customers for us in like um 3 days or 4 days. Some companies 3 days. Every 3 days you get a new order. In short, every day you get a new order, but some customers will stay with you for 3 days. Okay, let me explain it like this. So when we get a new order, let's say for example, we are giving 50 50 orders every day. It's usually more than 50. Let's say 100 orders every day. That's 100 cases. That's 100 customers that you need to collect money from. You understand? So when you are getting new customers every day, out of that 100 that you are going to deal with that day, maybe like 30 of them will be new customers that will be brought to your case, like that will be brought to your file. So they'll give you new customers like 30. Then the remaining ones, that 30, they'll be with you for 3 days. That means the one I don't know if you please somebody should respond so I know that you guys understand what I'm saying. So every 3 days, the customers will
You've been
leave
on this. I understand what you're
your
saying.
board
I hope you can hear
and
me.
go to
You're
somebody
getting
else.
it.
So basically, it's not the same agent that is going to deal with you for the whole of your 30 days overdue. You understand? So it's going to be changing agents. Another agent is going to call you maybe after 3 days. So if, for example, now on your first day on my dashboard, if I call you and you are not giving any positive response, tomorrow, me personally, as an agent, I will not call you again. So for that 3 days, you will not hear anything from me again until you are assigned to another agent that will now start another strategy. Some agents are relentless, they like stubborn customers. So everybody with their own pattern. But for you, at the end of the day, there's really nothing to fear because even these companies too, they try their best. They always tell us not to defame customers. Especially when I was in A-Land, they don't take it lightly. If you defame customer, if you threaten customer, if you insult customer, they'll debit you. Like they'll really fuck you up.
But in reality, the problem is
So it's just the way it is. But at the end of the day, there's ultimately nothing we can do. Like there's nothing any loan app can do for you. I swear to God. They can threaten. They see different. If you are threatening, if you see where we are threatening customer, go say sometimes you will talk to some customers. Me personally, I've talked to customers that have decided that they are not going to pay, and somehow you convince them to pay. Sometimes you need to beg some customers. Me personally, I usually go with the approach of sympathy. Like I always like try and understand customer. If customer overdue does not mean that the customer is a criminal. I don't know if you get me. Like I always talk to the customer, hello, Mr. Ashegun, your loan is already 30 days overdue now. It's very unlike I've checked your record, you usually meet up with your payment. So what's going on? If there's an issue, let's talk and come to a compromise.
Sorry, please let me just cut you, Mr. Aon. Please, can you tell people in the comment section that still keep asking this question that there's nothing you can do to delete your contacts or your information from these people's system, and that nobody can help you to delete your information?
Do they
No,
really
you
have
can
the
you
information?
cannot delete your information. Once your information has been submitted, is you
Thank
know
you.
As Mr. Ion, according to him, that you work as a collector, right? There are limitations to what. Correct me if I'm wrong. There are limitations to what you have access to. Abi?
yes, depending on what day sef, what day you are dealing with. For example now, when I was in Ireland, I was in reminder. So we usually go after people that their loan is yet to be due. 2 days to be precise, 2 days before your due date,
Uh-huh.
you get calls and messages from us. But our own strategy is different. We offer, like, we'll give you an offer of a new loan, but you'll be incentivized basically to pay your previous loan to get a better offer. I don't know if you understand. So that's how we do that one. And for that, for reminder, you only have access to the phone number of the customer. In short, you don't even have access to the customer picture, so you don't even know what the customer looks like, just the phone number. You can't get the email, you can't get an address. But that changes when it is due date. On due date, you can see the customer picture, and you can see the customer address, but you can only get maybe one or two contact numbers that you can call. Meanwhile, reminder, you cannot get family or friends number to call. You can only get, maybe the customer have like two numbers or three personal numbers. You can have access to those numbers, but you cannot reach out to their family or whatever. But once it's due date, you have access to their family's contact, and you also have access to their address. Then overdue have access to their email. So it's like that. But the highest that you can have access to is that, okay, we can see your picture, your phone number, your address, your email, even your BVN. They will start some numbers. It's not the whole number that the agent will
That's
see.
what we're saying. It's a serious offense for them to see your BVN. So for a loan app to be showing your BVN, that is a serious offense by default. Because they're not supposed to open it, they're not supposed to expose it. It's so important, and people don't know these things. There are limitations to what they can have access to. That is
The
why
thing is,
I thanks to
these
Mr.
all these loan
Okwa.
apps, they are even owned by Chinese. All of them is
Yes,
owned by
that's
Chinese.
the
All
problem.
of
This
them. I've
guy
not seen
sold
any
us
loan app
out.
that is not owned by Chinese.
This police and this politician showed us out completely, all in the name of they just want to satisfy Chinese. That's why they are not talking.
I've not seen the loan app
That's
that
why
is
they're
not
not
owned by
fighting for
Chinese.
Nigerians. That's why they're not fighting for Nigerians. That has always been the problem, because of what they want to get from the Chinese, for the foreign investors. Must we, because of foreign investors, jeopardize the future of our children? Now, in this, if you just take a look at how even our government are borrowing from Chinese, and they allow Chinese to come in, more than 70%, don't let me exaggerate now, more than 70% of what this loan has are owned by Chinese. Contact before, again,
Yeah, I think
2022,
way before, they have access to all your contact, like your whole phone book. There are some
yes,
customers, when I was in cricket, all these flash credit and co. There are some customers, you see their whole phone book, their pastor number, or their market customer, or everybody that they save their number, you see everything. It depending on the agent now. If you now have time, what do you want to do? Who do you want to call?
if not because of Google. That is why your stupidity is at its peak. If at this time, as in what we are saying now, you are still going to download apps outside Play Store, with what you have heard now, you
Yes,
still
some
go
of
ahead
those
and
apps are
download
not
apps
even on Play
outside Play
Store
Store.
sef.
That means your stupidity is at its peak, because you are giving them computers. And Mr. Okwa explained this thing extensively. Was it on Saturday? It's like it's like you are giving yourself out. The same way, if they want to hack any bank, anything, it's just a link. They just send a link to. If you are working in any financial organization, banks, any fintech, solid fintech, every month, every 2 months, they will send a mail to you. They will send a mail to you that congratulations. They send something nasty mail that will look almost exactly as your mail. If you click that mail 3 times, you are likely going to be fired, because they expect you to know that you don't click any mail outside your organization. Link is as dangerous as that. Link is as dangerous as that. If you try it, if they send mail to you, because they will test you, especially if you just enter financial sector, they will train you on this. They will train you. If they will now try it, they will send you a link that from your superior. The name of the person will say everything. That is why you need to pay attention to details. If you are working in an organization, make sure you pay attention to details, or else you get fired, because you are ignorant. Link is as dangerous as time bomb. Thanks to Ogankwa that explained this thing last time. It's as dangerous as I can send you a link, or even on WhatsApp. You will see it as facebook.com. You can never differentiate it. The moment you click like this, time bomb, you are gone.
They can use link to access your bank account. They can use it to hack your social media account. They can use link to take control of your phone and even access your phone camera direct that they can monitor what you are doing. Link is very any link that you do not know where it come from, abstain.
That's it. Now, not to talk of you now downloading apps outside Play Store. Downloading apps outside Play Store, all in the name of you need quick money,
and giving them BVN.
It's as, in fact, that phone, my advice for you, if you have downloaded apps outside Play Store, my advice for you is go and change your phone. Because you never can tell what they have done, especially all these Chinese. You can never trust Chinese people.
No, but then if you are being honest, they've taken over too much. The temptation is too much, because there is no social media platform that you are going to before 5 minutes that you are pressing your phone. If you want to borrow 200,000 to pay 200 and give me 1,000, click here. They will put it in your face, and then some of them, if you have had an encounter with them before, they will call you, they will text you, they will practically beg you to collect this money. And imagine somebody that is going through something financially, that even is grace of God that the person is just using to hold theirself. Then you now have one loan app that is on your case that come and collect money, come and collect money.
That is what we are
not easy.
On my Facebook stuff. People are saying, why did I tell them that? Why did I tell people that? Did they force you? I said, you are too naive. Who told you that they are not for? I have to explain like five reasons why that they are forcing people to borrow loan. The moment you submit your number like this, too many call about loan. What they are doing is they are reconfiguring your mind that there is help somewhere. And there is no way.
Yeah, so your mind, even when you have not collected the money, your mind is there that you have money somewhere.
Yes, there. That you have loan somewhere else. That's the meaning of force. And they keep calling you day and night, as in sometimes every week. Even when I stopped borrowing 4 years ago, I still receive message from New Credit that I should come and borrow 300,000. To tell you, you can never be free from all these criminals until you burn the bridge.
Yes, some question. Somebody said that can they track you through your phone location? No, they cannot track you through your phone location. The only thing that is there is that they can use your phone location to verify the address that you are submitting, so that they know that, okay, yes, this is where you say you live, and that's where you are actually logging in from. Aside from that, there is not, okay, who now want to come and go to your house? Who want to come and meet to your house? So we not leave we cannot even leave our desk like that. Like, agents cannot just, when you are there from 9 to around like 5 or 6 o'clock, we only have 1 hour break. You understand? And even sef our location is something that we are trying to keep on a low, because sometimes we used to be scared of police sef. We used to be scared. There are sometimes that there will be ten sion in the office that, oh, it's like there's police in the is in the building, that will be looking for escape route in case they come in, to show you that it's illegal, it's complete illegal work, it's illegal work, illegal operation. So imagine, we are there, we are
Imagine
doing,
someone is
we are
working in
calling customer, we are threa ten ing them with the law, we are using legal actions to threa ten customer. Meanwhile, we cannot even a lè gbọ́ ọlọ́pàá sétí. You understand that kind of thing?
they cannot even if they hear police is coming now,
Everybody is looking for exits, everybody is looking for unorthodox exit that nobody is going to know about.
I don't understand why people are so scared of loan apps. So people are dying every single day because of loan apps.
Omo,
And
this start when you talked about people committing suicide, omo, e really touch me, because thinking about it, man, omo, e go far, because the kind of threats, me, I most of my work is in the reminder this thing. So when I was in Ireland, all those guys that are in overdue, omo, I used to pity some customers, because the way they would talk to you, I swear sometimes you may have zero your mind that there's nothing they can do for you, like you are aware that okay, there's nothing loan app can do for you, but there are some agents, they will talk to you, you think you, it will talk to you, ma Joella Kemi Ara, you will pay the money, I swear. A
we're not
lot
saying
o.
everybody to
Omo, even celebrities, there are some celebrities that are seeing their profile on loan app. I don't know if you know.
yeah, don't mention any celebrity here.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't
But
mention.
it's just it touch everybody basically. That's my point, because
Yeah, I
even
guess.
that particular celebrity, the agents that reached out to him, they were, at least they were nice they
To
talked to
him.
him nice, because he's a celebrity,
Yeah.
because they know him. But and the man cooperate, I think the man paid or something like that. But imagine,
If they're not
I
ready
think
to
they are benefiting from it now, because
that's it.
from what I can gather, all those times that we had police scares, that I believe strongly that the police were downstairs, they were at the building, and it's something that make them no enter. I don't know, do you get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
something that did not make them come in to come and arrest us. So they are benefiting from it. All those bodies, they are collecting bribe on a steady from these Chinese people. I feel like
That's
that's
the
their main source of
thing.
income, because if you look at it, if you look at it, how many microfinance banks are coming up right now? I can count on my 10 hands. It's not less than 10 microfinance banks in Nigeria. Like, aside from the loan, now all those loan app na im make most of the other microfinance, whatever, most of them, their loan apps that now, maybe most of them you don't even do transfer there, but at least you will be able to, borrow loan, and it's under microfinance. So all those things, they get their permits from a particular Nigerian body, and they pay to get those permits, because if they don't permit them, they cannot even operate at all. Like, there must be some sort of regulation that goes into it before they can, open operation, before they can begin operation at all.
Good
Oh,
evening,
sorry,
sir.
good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, regarding this loan stuff of a thing, to be honest with you, I've worked with them before, you get,
You are welcome.
and
Welcome,
I did
sir.
not spend,
Welcome, sir.
hello,
We can hear you. We can hear you, sir.
and I did not spend more than 2 months there before I left, because one, even people that are working there, they are not, find
They're not
yourself in a
normal.
situation whereby you are not growing you in that place, there's nothing like career growth, you get, and these people are mostly Chinese. Because one of the reasons why you see that sometimes Nigerian will keep pressurizing customers is not their fault. See, let me tell you something that they normally do. one thing about Chinese is they will always create what we call a a psychological game on their staff. Are you hearing me?
Mm.
So what is the essence of that psychological game? First, they will tell you that okay, they will play a psychological game on their staff. Number one is they will draw something like a KPI. They will make their salary small, whereby they will not increase the KPI, for instance, 200,000. They will not be telling you that the more you convince customer to take a loan, the more your KPI. Or the more you threaten customer to pay up the loan, the higher your KPI. Do you get? Even a job that I wanted to do. And I think I left there immediately when I discovered two things that wait, oh, most of these loan people, they are mostly Chinese. And these people, I now discovered that at the end of the day, the companies are not even paying any tax to the government. You can imagine that. When I look when I look at those things, I say, wow, God, oh. One, I then that now gave me another way to dig into the company. I was like, wait, oh, this company does not have license. It's not this company is not registered. And on the year police, before you know they will start running. Then I was like, within a space of 6 months, we've changed office like 3 times. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we can
So
hear
what am
you.
I trying to say is that I've worked in telesales. I've also worked in tele recovery. The best thing is they will put pressure on you, pay your loan, pay your loan, pay your loan. At the end of the day, nothing, they will not do anything. That's just the truth of the matter. And some people can go any length of sending threatening message, different kind of deadly message to people that to the point that the customer will not start running. When I look at those things, I say, well, this place, there's no how I can get a career growth. That was why I just resigned from that place. And thank God, ever since I've been doing my business, I don't even like taking loan. And I will not encourage Nigerians to obtain a loan from any loan app. Because what is the essence of you taking a loan? You will take a loan of 4,000 naira, you will pay 7,000 naira within a short period of 7 days. We are in fact,
7 days, 6
what are
days,
you
sef.
doing? I don't even know how to even classify that kind of it. That is pure wickedness. China came from their own country and used us, Nigeria, to fight against Nigerians.
Nigeria.
Now, the reason why they will now use money because they believe that if Nigeria plus Nigeria work together, we are going to overtake them. They will now play psychological game on you. That you will be thinking that once you bring in more customer, they will pay you higher. So you will now be looking for different strategy in order to convince your own fellow Nigerian, lead them into financial debt. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Perfectly, perfectly.
So one thing I even want government to do is that if there is a way, let me even tell you another thing. Most Chinese people, because when I raised that issue of tax something, the Chinese man that came to our office, he was like, see, let me tell you something. I am not scared. If you guys allow me if you guys allow the government to close my company today, in the next 3 days, I will go and create another 7 loan apps, and I will change my location. I will change all my staff. So now, let me tell you, who is now losing? You see the country that we are in. That a foreigner will have a foreigner will have strong. I don't even know how to have power. Say, okay, if they remove me today, if they stop me from operating today, in the next 7 days, I will go and create a loan app, recruit fresh staff, and I will imagine. So to me, anybody,
Yeah.
whether Pampe or anybody, if not, they cannot do anything. They cannot go to your house. They cannot go to your house. If you obtain a loan from anybody, they cannot go to your house. They cannot come and meet you. They can. But the thing is, people that don't know anything, they will be getting scared. Blah blah blah. They will flag your BVN. Most of them, you don't even have license to flag your BVN to credit bureau. Is it
Why
people
any
that?
queue for you?
Is it people that? Is it people? Most of them that their companies are not registered. So now they won't flag your details to credit bureau. They cannot even do that. Just know one thing is sure. The reason why those staff are calling you, one, they are under pressure because there is one particular percentage. They will give their salary may be 70,000 naira or 50,000 naira. They will not put that KPI, which is uh,
Keep
key
performance.
performance index. They will not put it to like 120,000, whereby they can go extra mile to talk to you, to do anything just for you to pay back. That's just the game that they are playing.
Now.
That's just the
Okay.
game they are playing. And they cannot come to your house because I've had experience. They cannot come to what they will do is they will be shouting. And now
If
they
they won't
normally
come
getting
my
all these
house,
their
let them come.
customers. One,
They
how
cannot
they normally
come.
getting their customer. One, they will create an advert through Google Ad. And by clicking, for instance, now if you click on Okash, just believe that after clicking on that Okash, more than more than 7 loan this thing will start calling you immediately.
Mm.
That's just how they play their game. If you don't pay them, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. That's just one thing about it.
In fact, we should call you repentant donor agent. You are actually a repentant donor agent, and I have seen at least on
The
this our
thing is, the
platform.
thing is, one thing about me is that when you are educated and situation find you getting a job, even do you know one thing? When I got that job adverts online, I was like, wow. I did not even know what they were doing until 3 days after training. That was when they now introduced that, yeah, what we do here is loan. We sell loan. I was like, wait, ever since that, I said, what everything that you guys are doing here is not even transparent. Like if anybody should come to that office now and say anything, they can pick you up and you are nobody. The Chinese will not even see them. Let
Are
me tell
not
you something.
like they
See,
are
let
not
me tell you
like
something.
sense.
Even Pampi, even Pampi, even Pampi, they have like 5 offices in Lagos.
Okay.
If you want to finish them, if you want to finish them like this, before you know, they will change office immediately. That's why if you borrow money from Pampi, they will be telling you that it's from Flexi Cash. It's not Pampi. Don't mention Pampi. Because they know that their reputation, their license is almost they was about to even take the license away from them last year. Let me tell you something. Do you know that those agents they are not even having rest of mind?
Sure.
Yes,
No.
now.
Because okay, later when I was working as telecollection in Pampi, early in the morning like this, they will call us, please, the data is down. Okay, we will keep calling customer. Around 9:30 in the evening, the team leader will still call us that, please, 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 the data is down. Complete 2 months that I spent there, the data is always down. There's no time that the data is always up. You, that you are not strong enough, you might even have heart attack. And one thing about these people, they don't even care about your HMO. They don't even have HMO. Sometimes if you're having malaria fever, they will say, come to the office. When you start making call, the fever will go. You can imagine that nonsense.
These people are wicked. Have people not watched Squid Game? When it gets to a point, they started telling them that if you kill anybody, the money will increase. They started killing themselves.
Come to another country, he'll be telling you, your fellow Nigerian. The man told me to my face, see you, I know you are very stubborn. I know you are very stubborn. I know you can go any length, but before you go any length, we will bring you down. That was what he told me. Because one thing, I'm just like a pure enemy to them. Because there is no policy that I want to bring that me, I will not stand against. One, number one, your interest rate is high, your duration is short, and you are telling me to convince customer to convince 15 customer to apply for a loan a day.
People
And
are
thank God,
dying because of
thank
this
God,
thing,
thank God
please.
that I've joined. Now let me tell you something. The issue of calling, one thing that you need to know is that you cannot stop them from calling because it's not one particular person that are calling you.
Yes.
They can see, for instance, now while I was working with them, they normally give everybody 285 numbers a day. Are you getting
Hi.
me? I'm telling
Hi.
you. And
Nigeria don't finish.
see, the hear me back.
Voila.
One particular
Nigeria
person,
don't finish. Are they
are you
here? Are they
hearing me?
here matter?
One particular person, they might even give one person 285 numbers in a day to call. And out of that 285 numbers in a day, in my former we are like 400 staff. Now,
Jesus.
now
100.
285 numbers times 400 staff. And if you call somebody today, if you block down, is another person that will call you tomorrow. So how many people do you want to block?
You know, Chocolate will do the magic anyway. So, but the
And
truth
this
is,
and what these people are using, they are not using direct line, they are using microsips.
that micro, I understand that line, they still need to register it, right? With NI because it can't go without
No, no, no.
NI.
Microsips. You don't need to register microsip with NIN. It's just like this. See, Chinese people have developed that thing from their hand.
Extra number. Random
Yes,
number.
they call it VoIP, like VOLP.
Yes, I know. I know. There are two numbers. Do you get that now? Let me explain that aspect as well. The one any number that will chat to you on WhatsApp,
Okay, okay.
any number that will chat to you on WhatsApp, most of the time they actually a registered number.
Yes, yes, yes,
So the
yes,
one you are referring to, you can even use Google to register it, and it will go.
yes.
Void, FYP, right? So, but even that one self, there is still a way you can do it that they need to register it in the code. Okay, when you were working with them, which number were you using? Is it the number they gave to you? Did they give you any number or it has
One
to
thing,
be
one thing about
registered?
them that if you are working with them, they will provide you with 2 SIM card on their own.
Okay.
So is that SIM card you will be using to chat with customers. And on they block your WhatsApp number, you will still provide them a WhatsApp proof that truly your WhatsApp has been banned.
No, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. He
I said
said
when I said they will provide you a SIM card,
PanPay,
and
right?
when you are yes, when you
Is
are
it
now
all of them or PanPay? There are some that are very, very technical in destroying Nigerians.
the only one that I know that is very very hard, is very very difficult for you to have their number is these people OP, because
Okay.
their staff doesn't have access to customers' number. So anybody that borrow from OP, if you call them, they will just say they will talk to you nicely. But you see PanPay,
They don't have access
yes,
because OPay will not send the user data to them.
yes. The reason is, let me tell you, the reason is the numbers are not being shown to the staff.
Mm-hmm.
They did not the number. For instance, now if your number is 08023456789, the it on staff dashboard it will show 080 slash the last number you get. So there's no how they can get access to the customer's number. That reason why you see OPO is somehow better than other loan app.
What we're saying is, I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is, I'm referring to some of the loan apps, like you mentioned, let's say PanPay or any other loan apps. You said the day you join the team, they will give you a number to call, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay, good. I mean, they'll give you two SIMs, right?
yes.
But not all of them. Some of them, is there any, will they give you phone or just SIM
They will give you phone. If it's PanPay, they will provide you a phone, a particular phone.
that you can use to call?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay. So that means all the properties belong to them.
yes, yes, yes,
All the property of the phone belongs to them. So that phone, what you are doing with the phone, sef, they will be monitoring you.
yes, 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 yes. Any calls you make will be monitored. No, the what you are talking about is if you want to call see, let me tell you something. The one thing, the number that you are talking is microsip, which means you can only call a customer. The customer cannot call you
They will
back.
not call you. Yes, I know. Yeah.
And out of that microsip, there are two people. There is one that customer service use. That one you can call back. But the one that normal agents are using, you cannot call that one back. They will only allow
Not
to call you.
all. See, you know what?
That's why there are some apps. There are some apps you cannot call their customer care number. Customer care will be there, but you cannot reach them. Even the email is not even working.
What I'm saying is not all is not okay. Not all loan apps are using the same that method. It's because PanPay is sophisticated, you understand? So not all loan apps are using that same method. I have a number of loan apps that when you go there, they will ask you to go and register your SIM. They
Yes,
want you to go and buy a SIM rather, and you
yes, yes.
register it
And
with
use your
your
NIN, yes.
So that one, if you enter that, if you are anybody that in that kind of business, you don't enter Wala. You understand? So I know that PanPay, they are very, very corny, the criminal organization. Whoever is paying PanPay, that person don't get sense. I'm sorry to if you are here, you are paying PanPay. I'm sorry to abuse you.
My own is my own. I thought
They are scared of Pampy, eh?
Nothing they sub for PanPay.
I
Nothing.
thought
They are very scared of Pampy.
each individual is entitled to register for a number like for 4 times. Example, MTN, you're allowed to register just 4 times.
But
And
if you have a company, you can walk up to them. They will give, it's now 500 for company. That one are for individual.
okay, I understand now.
You understand? Yeah. So for company, if you just need to show that you are registered. So you can have up to 500 to even sometimes 1,000 self. So they will just do mass registration for all the phone numbers. But not all of them. But you know all these criminal organizations now, they cannot have some of them will not have that privilege. So that's why they will now encourage the loan app agent to go and register new SIM. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Jerry. So
Yes, you are
anyway,
right. You are right.
because of our time, people, am I
Me, I don't
lying?
even see. I told you that I hate them with passion. You don't understand.
Please hate them all. Hate them.
So it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. So
Because
it's
see, I can't imagine. See me, I can't imagine myself because I read
9 p.m.
economics. I have BSc in economics. I know what it takes. I can't imagine my fellow Nigerians suffering all because of one stupid foreigner using a psychological method to drain you.
This guy is asking if I sent them address. I even sent them address to come and meet me at home. Like,
They will
come.
not. They will not come now. Why would they come?
Why would they
I
They
call
give
don't
you?
have.
them
They don't have
like
right to even come now.
as for me, see, as for me, I like trouble. Me, I just give them the address. Come. If you go back,
Jerry,
if you ever go back, make I know why.
if you know those people working there, please start telling them to study because if you get to a time, we'll start arresting them.
You
Because
can't
they're
arrest
putting their
them.
fellow Nigeria to
What
death,
if
and
they
they're making
don't
them
apply? You know the
selling
thing is,
their property.
Sitting is
See,
Imagine, these people are really killing Nigeria. 400 and something people working on the
400,
God.
400 is even
It's
small.
too
400 is even
much.
small.
bro, I say those
It's
people are
too
devil.
much.
Those people are devil. We are
It's
talking
too
about
much.
it's
devil.
not
I
even
swear
just
to God,
I'm
it's
just
too
talking
much.
about one
And
particular branch. Oh.
and it's still the Nigerians that keep on
I'm just
accepting
talking
gifts
see, I'm
from the
just talking
devil.
about one branch.
Just
And
one
these people
branch,
have 5
400.
branches.
400, one branch. Not even
One branch. Not,
400.
not, we're not talking, and we have more than 50 loan apps. Okay, but Jerry, there are some that they are not
Loan apps. I said we
investor.
have more than 1,200 loan apps in Nigeria. 1,200.
Let
Okay.
me tell you something. If you
Okay.
go to Lagos now, and say you are looking for work, the as a youth, the job that you can see very fast is all this loan company.
What about those link? Those ones that don't they are not on Play Store.
See,
They do
the
call
reason
you
why they
and
are
they will
not on
send
Play
you.
Store is because one, the government has already banned them,
Okay.
like Lily Cash, Care Finance, and all those kind of stupid loan app.
Joy
Any
Cash.
customer that called you that say, okay, I'm going to send you a link, it's better for you not to even send.
Anyway,
And
And they are the
another
most
thing that we should be
dangerous,
praying
they are
for.
the most dangerous loan app. Those link. They are the most, if those ones
And
tell you they want
another
to
thing
send a
that you
picture,
should
they
be
will
praying
send
for,
it.
that may God not allow you to find yourself in a situation whereby you will not be thinking of borrowing.
amen.
And
That's
that's why I'm trying to raise awareness whereby you know your limit. Because the essence of the reason why people are borrowing is because of pressure.
correct.
On a normal ground, nobody will go and borrow money if he on his right senses and say, okay, let me go and borrow money. And
If everything is going well, why would they borrow money? Borrow money from
and
where
what is now
20,000 to
making
pay 50,000 in 7 days.
yes, the reason why people are borrowing money is because then they put themselves in under unnecessary pressure. So that's just it. And may God not allow us to find ourselves in that kind of situation.
Yeah, hello guys. We have a great news now. Great and huge news. We can now report all these crazy loan apps to Nigerian Police Force National Cyber Crime Center, which is awesome. I've gone through it. It's very okay. And if you have been defamed by all these loan apps by sending all those offensive messages, RIP, HIV, and all that to you, we now have a great news. Like from Nigerian portal now, you can now report them. So you don't have to worry yourself again. So this is what you need to do. Go to nccc.npf.gov.ng. I'm going to, you can check the link below, nccc.npf.gov.ng. Then from there, go to select this menu. If it's not working, it could be because of my. If this menu is not working, you can scroll to the bottom and go to report.
Hello, sir. We have an ex-agent in the comment section. Is requesting.
Good
Oh,
evening,
sorry,
sir.
good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes. Regarding this loan stuff of a thing, to be honest with you, I've worked with them before. You get,
You are welcome.
and
Welcome,
I did
sir.
not spend
Welcome, sir.
hello,
We can hear you. We can hear you, sir.
and I did not spend more than 2 months there before I left because one, even people that are working there, they are not,
Yeah, hello guys. We have a great. You see, all these CBN license microfinance. Okay, so let me explain some of the things that many. You see, all these CBN license. Okay, hello again. So today we will talk about the practical steps to be free from loan apps. There are many questions that people. Okay, so you see, yeah, hello guys. We have a great news. Good
oh,
evening,
sorry,
sir.
good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes. Regarding this loan stuff of a thing, to be honest with you, I've worked with them before. You get,
You are welcome.
and
Welcome,
I did
sir.
not spend
Welcome, sir.
hello,
We can hear you. We can hear you, sir.
and I did not spend more than 2 months there before I left because one, even people that are working there, they are not, find
They're not
yourself in a
normal.
situation whereby you are not growing you in that place. There's nothing like career growth. You get, and these people are mostly Chinese because and one of the reasons why you see that sometimes Nigerian will keep pressurizing customers is not their fault. See, let me tell you something that they normally do. One thing about Chinese is they will always create what we call a a psychological game on their staff. Are you hearing me? So what is the essence of that psychological game? First, they will tell you that okay, they will play a psychological game on their staff. Number one is they will draw something like a KPI. They will make their salary small, whereby they will not increase the KPI, for instance, 200,000. They will not be telling you that the more you convince customer to take a loan, the more your KPI. Or the more you threaten customer to pay up the loan, the higher your KPI. Do you get? Even a job that I wanted to do. And I think I left there immediately when I discovered two things that, wait, most of these loan people, they are mostly Chinese. And these people, I now discovered that at the end of the day, the companies are not even paying any tax to the government. You can imagine that. When I look at those things, I say, wow, God. One, then that now gave me another way to dig into the company. I was like, wait, this company does not have license. This company is not registered. And on the year police, before you know, they will start running. Then I was like, within a space of 6 months, we've changed office like 3 times. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we can
Now,
hear
what
you.
am I trying to say is that I've worked in a telesales. I've also worked in tele-recovery. The best thing is they will put pressure on you, pay your loan, pay your loan, pay your loan. At the end of it, nothing, they will not do anything. That's just the truth of the matter. And some people can go any length of sending threatening message, different kind of deadly message to people, that to the point that the customer will not start running. When I look at those things, I say, well, this place, there's no how I can get a career growth. That was why I just resigned from that place. And thank God, ever since I've been doing my business, I don't even like taking loan. And I will not encourage Nigerians to obtain a loan from any loan app. Because what is the essence of you taking a loan? You will take a loan of 4,000 naira, you will pay 7,000 naira within a short period of 7 days. We are, in fact,
7 days, 6
what are
days,
you
yeah.
doing? I don't even know how to even classify that kind of thing. That is pure wickedness. China came from their own country and used us, Nigeria, to fight against Nigerians.
Nigeria.
Now, the reason why they will now use money, because they believe that if Nigeria plus Nigeria work together, we are going to overtake them. They will now play psychological game on you. That you will be thinking that once you bring in more customer, they will pay you higher. So you will now be looking for different strategy in order to convince your own fellow Nigerians, lead them into financial debt. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Perfectly.
So one thing I even want government to do is that if there is a way, let me even tell you another thing. Most Chinese people, because when I raised that issue of tax something, the Chinese man that came to our office, he was like, see, let me tell you something. I am not scared. If you guys allow me if you guys allow the government to close my company today, in the next 3 days, I will go and create another 7 loan apps, and I will change my location. I will change all my staff. So now, let me tell you, who is now losing? You see the country that we are in. That a foreigner will have strong. I don't even know how to have power. Say, okay, if they remove me today, if they stop me from operating today, in the next 7 days, I'll go and create a loan hub, recruit fresh staff, and I will imagine. So to me, anybody,
Yeah.
whether Pampe or anybody, if not, they cannot do anything. They cannot go to your house. They
Mm.
cannot go to your house. If you obtain a loan from anybody, they cannot go to your house. They cannot come and meet you. But the thing is, people that don't know anything, they will be getting scared. Blah blah blah. They will flag your BVN. Most of them, you don't even have license to flag your BVN to credit bureau. Is it
Why
people
any
that?
queue for you?
Is it people that? Is it people? Most of them that their companies are not registered. So now they won't flag your details to credit bureau. They cannot even do that. Just know one thing is sure. The reason why those staff are calling you, one, they are under pressure because there is one particular percentage. They will give their salary may be 70,000 naira or 50,000 naira. They will not put that KPI, which is
Keep
key
performance.
performance index. They will not put it to like 120,000, whereby they can go extra mile to talk to you, to do anything just for you to pay back. That's just the game that they are playing.
Now.
That's just the
Okay,
game they are playing. And they cannot come to your house, because I've had experience. They cannot come to what they will do is they will be shouting. And how are
if
they
they won't
normally
come
getting
my
all these
house,
their
let them
customers?
come.
One,
They
how are
cannot
they normally
come.
getting their customer? One, they will create an advert through Google Ad. And by if for instance now, if you click on Okash, just believe that after clicking on that Okash, more than seven loan this thing will start calling you immediately.
Mm.
That's just how they play their game. If you don't pay them, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. That's just one thing about it.
In fact, we should call you repentant donor agent. You are actually a repentant donor agent, and I have seen at least on this our
The
platform.
thing is, one thing about me is that, when you are educated and situation find you getting a job, even Do you know one thing? When I got that job adverts online, I was like, wow. I did not even know what they were doing until 3 days after training. That was when they now introduced that, yeah, what we do here is loan. We sell loan. I was like, wait, ever since that, I said, what everything that you guys are doing here is not even transparent. That if anybody should come to that office now and say anything, they can pick you up and you are nobody. The Chinese will not even see them. Let
They are
me tell
not
you something.
last. They
See,
have
let
no
me tell you
license.
something. Even Pampi, even Pampi, even Pampi, they have like 5 offices in Lagos.
Okay.
If you want to finish them, like this, before you know, they will change office immediately. That's why if you borrow money from Pampi, they will be telling you that it's from FlexiCash. It's not Pampi. Don't mention Pampi because they know that their reputation, their license is almost they was about to even take the license away from them last year. Let me tell you something. Do you know that those agents they are not even having rest of mind?
Yes,
Sure.
now.
Because okay, later when I was working as telecollection in Pampi, early in the morning like this, they will call us, please, the data is down. Okay, we will keep calling customer. Around 9:30 in the evening, the team leader will still call us that, please, the data is down. Complete 2 months that I spend there, the data is always down. There's no time that the data is always up. You, that you are not strong enough, you might even have heart attack. And one thing about these people, they don't even care about your HMO. They don't even have HMO. Sometimes if you're having malaria fever, they will say, come to the office. When you start making call, the fever will go. You can imagine that nonsense.
These people are wicked. Have people not watched Squid Game? When it gets to a point, they started telling them that if you kill anybody, the money will increase. They started killing themselves.
Come to another country, he'll be telling you, your fellow Nigerian. The man told me to my face, this is you. I know you are very stubborn. I know you are very stubborn. I know you can go any length, but before you go any length, we will bring you down. That was what he told me. Because one thing, I'm just like a pure enemy to them. Because there is no policy that I want to bring that me, I will not stand against. One, number one, your interest rate is high, your duration is short, and you are telling me to convince customer to convince 15 customers to apply for a loan a day.
People
And
are
thank God,
dying because of
thank
this
God,
thing,
thank God
please.
I've joined. Now let me tell you something. The issue of calling. One thing that you need to know is that you cannot stop them from calling because it's not one particular person that are calling you.
Yes.
They can see, for instance, now while I was working with them, they normally give everybody 285 numbers a day. Are you getting
Hi.
me? I'm telling
Hi.
you. And
Nigeria don't finish.
see the hear me back.
Voila.
One particular
Nigeria
person,
don't finish. Are they
are
here?
you
Are they
hearing me?
here matter?
One particular person, they might even give one person 285 numbers in a day to call. And out of that 285 numbers in a day, in my former we are like 400 staff. Now,
Jesus.
now 285 numbers times 400 staff. And if you call somebody today, if you block down, is another person that will call you tomorrow. So how many people do you want to block?
You know, Chocolate will do the magic anyway. So, but the
And
truth
this
is,
and what these people are using, they are not using direct line, they are using microsips.
that micro, I understand that line, they still need to register it, right? With NIN because it can't go without
No,
NIN.
microsips. You don't need to register microsip with NIN. It's just like this. See, Chinese people have developed that thing from their end.
Virtual number, random
Yes,
number.
they call it VoIP, like VOLP.
Yes, I know. I know. There are two numbers. Do you get that now? Let me explain that aspect as well. The one any number that will chat to you on WhatsApp,
Okay, okay.
any number that will chat to you on WhatsApp, most of the time they actually a registered number.
Yes, yes, yes,
So the
yes,
one you are referring to, you can even use Google to register it, and it will go.
yes.
Void, VYP, right? So, but even that one self, there is still a way you can do it that they need to register it in the code. Okay, when you were working with them, which number were you using? Is it the number they gave to you? Did they give you any number or they ask you to
One thing
register
about
it?
them that if you are working with them, they will provide you with 2 SIM card on their own.
Okay.
So is that SIM card you'll be using to chat with customers. And once they block your WhatsApp number, you will still provide them a WhatsApp proof that truly your WhatsApp has been banned.
No, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. He
I said
said
when I said they will provide you a SIM card,
PanPay,
and
right?
when you
See,
are now
all of them
calling,
are PanPay. There are some that are very, very technical in destroying Nigerians.
the only one that I know that is very very hard, is very very difficult for you to have their number is these people OP, because
Okay.
their staff doesn't have access to customers' number. So anybody that borrow from OP, if you call them, they will just say they will talk to you nicely. But you see, Pampe,
They don't have access
yes,
because OPay will not send the user data to them.
yes. The reason is, let me tell you, the reason is the numbers are not being shown to the staff.
Mm-hmm.
They did not the number. For instance, now if your number is 08023456789, on staff dashboard it will show 080 slash the last number you get. So there's no how they can get access to the customer's number. That reason why you see OPO is somehow better than other loan app.
What we're saying is, I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is, I'm referring to some of the loan apps, like you mentioned, let's say Pampay or any other loan apps. You say the day you join the team, they will give you a number to call, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay, good. I mean, they'll give you 2 SIMs, right?
yes.
But not all of them. Some of them, is there any, will they give you phone or just SIM
They will give you phone. If it's Pampay, they will provide you a phone, a particular phone.
that you can use to call?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So that means all the properties belong to them.
Yes, yes, yes.
All the property of the phone belongs to them. So that phone, what you are doing with the phone, they will be monitoring you.
Yes, 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 yes. Any calls you make will be monitored. No, what you are talking about is if you want to call see, let me tell you something. The number that you are talking is microsip, which means you can only call a customer. The customer cannot call you
They
back.
cannot call you. Yes, I know. Yeah.
And out of that microsip, there are 2 people. There is one that customer service use. That one you can call back. But the one that normal agents are using, you cannot call that one back. They will only allow
Not
to call you.
all. See, you know what?
That's why there are some apps. There are some apps you cannot call their customer care number. Customer care will be there, but you cannot reach them. Even the email is not even working.
What I'm saying is not all is not okay. Not all loan apps are using the same that method. It's because Pampay is sophisticated, you understand? So not all loan apps are using that same method. I have a number of loan apps that when you go there, they will ask you to go and register your SIM. They want you to go and buy a SIM rather, and
Yes,
you
yes.
register it
And
with
use your
your
NIN, yes.
So that one, if you enter that, if you are anybody that in that kind of business, don't enter Wala. You understand? So I know that Pampay, they are very, very corny, the criminal organization. Whoever is paying Pampay, that person don't get sense. I'm sorry to if you are here, you are paying Pampay. I'm sorry to abuse you.
My own. I thought
They are scared of the pumping.
I'm nothing they sub for Pampay.
I thought
They are very scared of pumping.
each individual is entitled to register for a number like for 4 times. Example, MTN, you're allowed to register just 4 times.
But
And
if you have a company, you can walk up to them. They will give, it's now 500 for company. That one are for individual.
okay, I understand now.
You understand? Yeah. So for company, if you just need to show that you are registered, so you can have up to 500 to even sometimes 1,000 self. So they will just do mass registration for all the phone numbers. But not all of them. But you know all these criminal organizations now, they cannot have. Some of them will not have that privilege. So that's why they will now encourage the loan app agent to go and register new SIM. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Please correct me, Mr. Jerry.
Yes,
So
you
anyway,
are right.
because of our time, am I
I
lying?
don't even see. I told you that I hate them with passion. You don't understand.
Please get them all. Hate you.
So it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. So
Because see, I can't imagine. See me, I can't imagine myself because I read
9
economics.
p.m.
I have BSc in economics. I know what it takes. I can't imagine my fellow Nigerians suffering all because of one stupid foreigner using a psychological method to drain you.
This guy is asking if I sent them address. I even sent them an address to come and meet me at home. Like,
They will not come now. Why would they come?
I
They
give
don't
them
have they don't
like
have right to even come now.
as for me, see, as for me, I like trouble. Me, I just give them the address. Come. If you go back, if you ever go back, make I know why.
If you know those people working there, please start telling them to study because if you get to a time, we'll start arresting them. Because they put their fellow Nigeria to death. And they're making them their property. Imagine, these people are really killing Nigeria. 400 and something people working on the cargo. It's too much.
Bro, I say those people are devil. Those people are devil. We are talking about
It's not even just. I'm just talking about one particular branch.
And it's still the Nigerians that keep on accepting gifts.
I'm just talking about one branch, and these people have 5 branches.
400, one branch. Not even
One branch. Not,
400.
we're not talking, and we have more than 50 loan apps. Okay, but Jerry, there are some that they are not.
Loan apps. I said we have more than 1,200 loan apps in Nigeria. 1,200.
Let
Okay.
me tell you something. If you go to Lagos now, and say you are looking for work, as a youth, the job that you can see very fast is all this loan company.
What about those links? Those ones that don't they are not on Play Store.
See,
They do
the reason why they are
and
not on
send
Play
you-
Store is because one, the government has already banned them,
Okay.
like Lily Cash, Care Finance, and all those kind of stupid loan app.
Joy
Any
Cash.
customer that called you that say, okay, I'm going to send you a link, it's better for you not to even send.
Anyway,
And
And they are the
another
most
thing that we should
dangerous.
refrain
They are the most dangerous loan app. Those link. They are the most. If those ones tell you they want
another
to
thing
send a
that you
picture,
should
they
be
will
praying
send
for,
it.
that may God not allow you to find yourself in a situation whereby you will not be thinking of borrowing.
amen.
And that's why I'm trying to raise awareness whereby you know your limit. Because the essence of the reason why people are borrowing is because of pressure.
That's correct.
On a normal ground, nobody will go and borrow money if he on his right senses and say, okay, let me go and borrow money. And
If everything is going well, why would they borrow money? Borrow money from
and
where?
what is now
20,000 to
making
pay 50,000 in 7 days.
yes, the reason why people are borrowing money is because then they put themselves in under unnecessary pressure. So that's just it. And may God not allow us to find ourselves in that kind of situation.
Yeah, hello guys. We have a great news now. Great and huge news. We can now report all these crazy loan apps to Nigerian Police Force National Cyber Crime Center, which is awesome. I've gone through it. It's very okay. And if you have been defamed by all these loan apps by sending all those offensive messages, RIP, HIV, and all that to you, we now have a great news. Like from Nigerian portal now, you can now report them. So you don't have to worry yourself again. So this is what you need to do. Go to nccc.npf.gov.ng. I'm going to, you can check the link below, nccc.npf.gov.ng. Then from there, go to select this menu. If it's not working, it could be because of my. If this menu is not working, you can scroll to the bottom and go to report cybercrime. And from report cybercrime, you will be able to key in your username, your sign. You can either sign up if you have an existing. If you have already signed up, you can log in. Here, you can now report any loan apps that is cyberbullying you or cyber stalking or all those extortion. Click on sign up here. If you already have, if you already registered with them, you don't have to sign up. You just sign in. But if you are new to the site, click on sign up here. Then select individual. Of course, you can select organization as well. Key in your first name, last name, email address, your phone number, then your country. Then select the state that you are in. Select the city. You don't have to put your national NIN. Anyways, that one is by the way. Then make sure you register. You enter your email address. I mean your physical address. But I have already signed in. I'm going to select loan shark review at gmail.com and sign in. So after you sign in, very easy, just keep reporting them. So they're going to send me my email address, a passcode to my email. Check your email, you will see the passcode. So I'll go over to my email now and get the passcode. I'm going to paste the passcode here and then sign in. Very easy, very straightforward. After you have signed in, then you can quickly make a new report. You click on make a new report. Make sure you have all the details of cyberbullying, cyber stalking, all those RIP messages, all those offensive messages. Make sure you select them. I mean, get a picture of it. Always don't delete anything now. Have a copy of everything that they have sent to you. Don't delete anything. Then come here. You now select cyber stalking. You can either select cyber stalking, cyberbullying, attempted conspiracy, anyone that is peculiar, phishing us. No, the one that is very peculiar to us now is cyber stalking, cyber squatting, child. You can use identity theft and impersonation. Or after that, you suspect details. You enter if you don't know the name of the person, add the name of the company. Do you get that? The name of the company, the name of the loan apps. Then the phone number of the person that called you, that sent the message to you. Then if you don't know their address, most of the time they are in Lagos. You can go to our website, loansharkreview.com/all loans. To search for the loan, you should be able to get the address of the loan app. But if you are unable to get the address of the loan app, that's just make sure that you don't have you just leave it blank, or you put Lagos. Most of them are in Lagos. So the next thing is you now write write a detailed description of what they have been cyberbullying you and all that for the past 10 years, for the past 1 month and all that. After that, make sure you had at least 3 to 4 or 5, all the documents, all of them. Add it to this page. Add all relevant evidences. Snap it as picture, upload it here. You upload it and you click save. Boom, that's it. So from there, anytime all those loan app, they want to cyberbully you or they want to harass you, just tell them that you filed your case in MPF, SCCF, that they are coming for them. Okay, so you don't have to abuse them back. And if you want to abuse them back, you just make it neutral. Just keep telling them that your case is with MPF. We are tracking you already. That's the only thing you need to tell them. Your case is with MPF. We are tracking you already. You are in soup. Something like that. Just say that and you are good. You don't have to keep giving them water back as we normally do. Okay. So at the end of it, once you save it, you receive a mail that this is been filed and things like that, that is under monitoring and all that. So it is time for us to use this opportunity to report all these crazy loan apps. God bless you. So follow us for more. Thank you and God bless. You see, all these CBN licensed microfinance loan apps can never make it. I'm not even referring to all those loan sharks. That one is on my business. Now, let's quickly check the interest rate as approved by loan CBN. So let's start from microfinance banks. Oh, this is for current if you want to save with them, but my own is interest rates. Now, interest rate on loan, authorized overdraft and other advances, negotiable. Now, if you check the previous 2016 version, it was maximum of 3%, but World Bank compels CBN to make it negotiable, and so that investors can come in. So they cap it to, okay, they didn't cap it specifically, they made it maybe maximum of 7%. At the end of the day, it can't go beyond 7% or 8%. Now, you know the shocking part? All this micro lending for higher purchase is negotiable. You negotiate it. And all this negotiable thing is basically maximum of 1%, 1.5%. Now, look at this now. Penal rate for late repayment on loan. Maximum of 1% flat per month. 1%. And all these crazy loan apps like Fair Money, Palm Credit, and the rest, they charge 1.5 per day. That's why they can never sue you to court. If you raise alarm, they will run away because they know that they're going to lose their license. Now, all this management fee, maximum of 1%, facility, maximum of 1%, restructuring, maximum of 0.5%. By the time you do the calculation, you realize that the highest they can never charge is 10%. That's the highest. At worst, 11%. At worst, maximum that they can charge. Don't be deceived with this negotiable. It's not, there is a cap for it. Maybe later I'll show that. There's a cap. Maximum per month is, highest so far is 10%, 11% per month. That's the maximum. And all these crazy loan apps are charging as much as 200% per year. So know your right. Know your right. Thanks. Okay. So let me explain some of the things that many ignorant people will tell you. They will say, well, pay the amount they borrow you and move on with your life. See, that one, don't just listen to them. Now let me explain to you. When you pay any bank or microfinance bank or any one of them, I'm even referring to legit company now. This is how they calculate it. I mean to software and financial stuff. Many of them, look at this now. This is Fair Money. Be like say they don't get sense small. So interest rate, before it was around 19, 20, 25. Okay, they are trying to reduce it gradually. Now, This is where the problem lies. If you think many people believe that the moment they pay maybe the 400,000 naira they gave to you, the moment you pay the 400,000 naira, you assume that you have paid. Okay, so in total, they borrowed this person 1 million naira to pay back 3.4 million naira in, I think, in 24 months. That's 2 years. So you are paying 3.4 million naira on 1 million naira. So practically you are just working for these people. But Nigerians, any loan apps or any microfinance bank offering you more than 5% on a loan, they are extorting you. You can never prosper borrowing from that kind of microfinance. You can never prosper. You are just working for them. It takes time to build business. So stop wasting your time thinking that you have access to money. Now let me explain this thing now. If you assume that, by the time you pay maybe 1 million, you've paid back their capital. That one now for your pocket, you have not paid anything. Because by nature, the way they operate is that any money you paid, your first year, the accumulation of your first year installmental amount, this is the amount you pay on installments now. 138. By the time if you have paid up to like 10 times, if you have paid these people 10 times, you have only paid them the interest. Because by default, this is how they calculate it. 70% goes to interest. Most of the time, most banks, that's how they calculate it. 70% goes to interest, 30% goes to the principal. There's in the principal amount. That's how they calculate it. Look at it now. Let me explain so that you get it better. Look at it now. The principal here, when you pay principal, when you pay 138,000, look at it. Just take a look at this now. When you pay 138,000, 7,000 goes to the principal. Interest 130,624 goes to interest. This is standard practice. 7,000 go to interest. Look at this. 9,000, 11,000 go to interest. It is called reducing balance. That 12,000 go to interest. So as far as they are concerned, you are owing them. Because too many Nigerians are ignorant of all these things. This is a standard practice all over the world. That is why anybody that is giving you 9%, 10%, 20% on loan, 19% on loan, they are extorting you. They are colonial masters. Part 2, modern day robbery. Look at this one now. 18,000, 120,000 go. So by the time, look, just take a look at it now. Before you can even pay these people, before you can pay them the initial capital, as far as they are concerned, before you can pay them the initial principal, you will have paid more than 15 times. More than 15 times. That is when they assume that, or even when, just do the math. Add all these things together. All these things. Don't go to your fair money or any of this lending, all this CBN license. See, by the time you calculate. By the time you add all of this together, you will realize that you have not even paid their capital, their principal, as far as they are concerned. That's why we are telling you, stop paying all these mad people. If you must pay them, negotiate and pay off once. Because if you default on this loan now, there will be another outstanding principal. There will be another what do we call it now? There will be another column for overdue. So you'll be servicing overdue, you'll be servicing interest, and you will not touch even the principal at all. Nigerians, wake up. So if you think these guys are helping you, oh boy, you are just deceiving yourself. Any loan that will give you loan above 5% per month, they are extorting you. That one will not be loan. That one now, colonial. You are just working for them. So stop patronizing all these loan app people. Stop patronizing them. Thank you.
Hello again. So today we talk about the practical steps to be free from loan apps. There are many questions that people really want to ask, and we find it difficult to, answer them and through via WhatsApp or anything. So, but I think it is very important you go through this thing. If there is any question that you want to ask, And you can drop your question in the comment section, and then we will attend to it. But we have about 15 or 20, about 30 something questions here that we will definitely sort out today. The first question, so let me go to this. Today is going to be more of practical steps to be free from loan apps. Practical, I'm going to give you step by step the practical steps to be free. We'll undo as many as possible scenario today. And I encourage you, please and please and please, you have to stay tuned and make sure you get to you join this meeting on time. If possible, you want to record whatever you want to do, or you can also drop your question, which is very, very important. So the first question with me here is, please, someone used my phone to obtain a loan without my consent. What steps should I take, and what is the best approach to resolve this issue? To be honest with you, although there might be one or two things around this thing that some people will say, okay, they were the one that actually apply for the loan, but they just want to cook up story. So let's assume someone used your phone to obtain a loan. Maybe probably most likely your OPay or any. Let's just take any app. The truth is this: for someone to use your phone to obtain a loan, that means that person will definitely know your BVN, your phone number, and your bank account. So although they can actually use your BVN, and there are a lot of loan apps out there that they are not verified, and the moment they get your phone, they download the app and they use your BVN to borrow money, and they transfer it to their own account. So I think one of the very first thing you need to do is to catch the person. Make sure you follow through and know the person. That's the first approach. So if anybody uses your phone to borrow, the best thing you can do is make sure that person pays the money. I think that's the best thing. But you don't have to worry yourself about all those things. If they call you, they will start threatening you. They will start doing all sorts of nonsense. You need to be very, very vocal and bully them. I don't want to use the word bully now. You need to be very, very vocal and make sure whatever they are saying, tell them you must be crazy. You must. Are you okay? Now, did you send the account the money to my account? Which account did you send the money to? So you need to know your right as a borrower, because if you don't know your right as a borrower, these smart people, they are lunatic. They will keep mounting pressure on you, and make sure you don't bow to their pressure. And that's the most important thing. And the truth is, you really have to take care of your BVN. These days, a lot of people, they save their BVN on their phone so that they will not forget. That's nonsense. The moment you save your BVN on your phone, if I type your BVN, even with your phone now, I can easily get your BVN if I know your date of birth. So please, it is very, very important you protect yourself. Stop saving your BVN directly on your phone. It's not the right thing to do at all. That's not the right thing to do. Say, if you must save it on your phone, make sure you change the name. You can call it Bible Verse Network, something like that. So that nobody will be able to know the meaning. Because as it stands now, many people are looking, if you know the number of people that are coming to my DM asking for, please, can I get BVN so that I can use it to borrow? Something of that nature. It's so nasty. And I encourage everyone, please and please, protect your BVNs. All these things, your BVN, your date of birth, your phone number, and your NIN. Loan app, as hackers are dying to get all this information. And we guys are giving it out on the platter of gold, which is not the right thing to do. So that is just it. Don't pay the money. Make sure you get to the to go know the person that actually use your details to borrow. Then make sure you force the person to pay the money and don't pay the money yourself. Okay, so the next question is, what are the stages I will go through with the loan apps that defame? I think this question is a bit vague because they operate differently. Although there are basic steps that you can go through, that it's most loan app they use that system. But to be honest with you, who told you that these loan apps, most of them they no longer defame? They can only contact your emergency number, and make it possible. Except if you download the app on outside Play Store through link. Maybe someone chatted you and say, "Okay, do you need a loan?" And mumu you say, I need a loan. Yeah, send the loan to this account and all that. That's not the right thing to do. So please, what you need to do is make sure you never ever download any app outside Play Store. Never in your life download any. In fact, what we stand for here is stop borrowing from loan app and stop paying. You will eventually ruin yourself financially. You are digging your financial grave by borrowing from loan apps. So stay away from loan apps completely. You can't prosper borrowing from these mad people. They are designed to steal, to kill, and to destroy you completely. That's their major goal: to steal, to kill, and to destroy you. So if you keep giving yourself unnecessary headache by thinking, "Oh, let me borrow and fix one or two things," you are just deceiving yourself. So stages to the moment they defame you, you don't have any stages again. There are no more stages. The moment they send defamatory messages to your account, to you, they send a message to your loved ones. You are HIV, you are this, you are kidnapper, you are anything that they send to you. As long as it is in the line, as long as there is, you can say that this is defamation. So defamation is very, very simple. Let me get the full definition of defamation for you. So, defamation means saying or writing something false about a person that damages their reputation. That is defamation. So, whatever if they send something to you that to the general public, this person is a thief, he did something, he slept with anything that is not that that they said or written about you, and that thing is not true, that is what we call defamation. The moment any loan apps defames you like this, no more stages. That money is gone. 7 million naira is actually waiting for you. So the moment they defame you like this, pam, bye bye to their money. So there is no they defame you. Just know that the moment they defame you, kobo, we are not paying again. If they need their money, tell them to meet you in court. This is practical enough. So asking if number of stages, let them continue. Just as long as they keep sending message to you, I say, keep telling them that we are piling it up. Every time they send it to you or to your loved ones, snap it and send it back to them that I have a copy of this. Kobo, you are not going to get from me. One kobo, you're not going to get from me. So that is how to be free from these mad people. As long as you are thinking of stages, you're just giving yourself unnecessary headache. No stages, or the moment they defame you, no stages. Now, suppose they did not defame. There are many loan apps that these days they will not defame you. Example: Branch, Carbon, Umber, ILA, not IDA, ILA, ILA credits, ILA, not ILA credits. Many of them, they will not defame you. Fair money cannot defame you outrightly, actually, but they can keep sending messages to you. If you don't have, you don't have. You cannot kill yourself because you are owing. So we'll talk about that one later. But anybody that defames you, that is the end of their money. That's the end. Cowboy never pay a dime again. And they are even handing over due interest. That one is even another illegal thing. So you need to understand this logic. Very, very important. You need to understand the logic. Never pay that kind of money again. Now the stages you will now go through. Now that you know that you are not paying back because of the defamation, the moment they send the first defamation, that's most times they will only send defamatory messages like 2 times maximum. That's the maximum. The next thing is just they will keep calling, keep begging you. So they will first come like hot, give you hot cake. If you mess up, if you say, no, if you pay the money, they will leave you. If you insist that you are not going to pay the money again, another agent will come and start begging you, please now, even if it is 5,000, even if it is 10,000, just pay the money and let us call it a day. We will clear the loan for you. Just pay the amount you borrow. I beg, couple don't pay. As long as they have defamed you, if you pay that money, your mumuna pro max. Because you are the one causing problem for us in Nigeria, in Africa. Because this thing now is not a global African thing. This guy came to Africa to devour the Africans. So, couple don't pay. Another person will come and say, please now, okay, just don't worry. If you pay this amount of money, I will clear the loan for you. I beg, forget about that. Just tell them you are not paying. Don't say I don't have money. Tell them you are not paying. Don't say I don't have money. You are not paying. That's how to deal with these people. You are not paying. Because you have done this, because you have defamed me, you are not paying. Some of them will say, okay, don't worry, I will send a reversal message or something. Like they will send a message to you, your contact that maybe should we call it appeal message? Tell them the deed has been done. You are not interested in any of their appeal message. So you guys need to wake up from this slumber and face these people. Okay. So that is just it about stages that you go through. After the third stage, after they've started begging you, they will leave you alone. They will just ease and curse you and they leave you alone. Maybe after 90 days, they will now call us and they may send a message to you that, oh, we have an 80% offer. Pay now and we will help you clear a loan. Forget about them. All those things are now trash. The moment they defame you, boy, nothing, no more payment, please. Okay. So the next question is, can a loan app get my contact details from another loan apps under them that I have used before? See, that is why we are telling you guys that you should stop borrowing from loan apps and you should stop paying loan apps. We cannot but overemphasize this. Stop borrowing from loan apps and stop paying loan apps. Why? Because all your information, they will sell your information to the next loan app that they're about to create, especially all these Chinese loan apps. In fact, most of these Chinese loan apps are owned by maximum of 10 or 15 people. So if you think you will borrow from this loan app, this loan app, this loan app, you are actually borrowing from the same loan apps. Like Soko Loan and the rest now, they have about 12 loan apps. Palm Credit, about 7 loan apps, different name. Many of them, they've changed name. So you can, in fact, one needs to be careful. So the best thing you can do for your life, some people will be arguing with me that, how are they able to get my contact? Some of them you downloaded the app about 14 years ago, 15, about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And maybe you paused due to one or two things. And you now created you now saw another loan app. You downloaded the app, not knowing that that app belongs to them. So please, it is very, very important we go through these steps. Very, very important we go through these steps. Always be ready and be fully ready to stop borrowing from loan apps. You need to stop borrowing because everything about your life, your details will be shared across their platform. They have the data these guys are holding. In fact, federal government, they don't have that kind of data. That is why we guys need to we stop borrowing from them, because information is very vital these days, and we are turning towards the age of AI. In fact, we are now in the age of AI. Now, many things can be carried out within a single second, in microseconds. So please, it is very, very important we go through this thing like the back of our hand. So the bottom line, the answer is that yes, they can get your contacts because many of these loan apps are connected. You'll be shocked that some of them you didn't borrow from them, and eventually they will just come, hey, oh yeah, give me we have a loan offer for you. All those nasty things that these guys are doing. Okay. Now the next question is, I have blocked my ATM card. So why is it that they can still auto-debit my account? I think we have overemphasized this. We have said it over and over again. The truth is this. Many of them, there are 2 ways or 3 ways that they can have access to your bank, your account. And there are different level of access. So if you are holding CBN license loan apps, CBN license, examples of CBN license are the Palm Credit, Easy Buy, Fair Money, Carbon, Branch. Those ones are CBN licensed. They have higher privilege to auto debit. The moment while filling the form, if you sign auto debit consent, which is usually among the consent that we normally sign when we borrow from them. If you sign it, if once you register, you have already signed it anyway, that they take money from your account and they have access to take money from your account with or without your card, without your ATM card. But the good news is that because they are microfinance, they are not full-fledged bank. So the good news is that they can, as we speak, they can only take money from the account you attach to them, the account you use to receive the money. They can take their money from their accounts. Whether you have your bank, whether you have your ATM blocked or you don't have your ATM blocked, they will remove the money. So another set, all those FCCPC license, those ones, they don't have access to the moment you block the card. Those ones they normally use pay stack. They don't have access. They cannot auto debit your account. The only thing they can do, the moment you block your card, shikena, everything will just vanish. That's the end. They will not be able to auto debit your account. But if it is bank, if you are holding bank, any commercial bank that you have money that is connected to your BVN, they can strike it. That's different. I'm giving you 3 different scenarios now. And the solution to this is very simple and straightforward. The solution to this is simply move your money to another account. If it's a CBN license loan app, move your money to another account, or you create another account if you don't have one. Or the best thing you can do, just move your money to OPay or Kuda or Money Points, and everything will be sorted out. In fact, that's the highest recommendation that I can give anybody. That's the highest recommendation I can give anybody. So we need to be guarded. Okay, so the next question is, how do I get rid of loan apps messages? Well, how do I get rid of loan apps messages? Why do you want to get rid of their messages in the first place? Why? For what reason? Let's. So, see, you need to understand. We are not teaching people here to be scared of loan apps. We want you guys to know your right as a borrower. We want you guys to be able to fight and defend yourself. We want you guys to be able to know that, oh, these guys are cheating you. We want you guys to be able to know that they can't do anything because they are in a clear violation, in a clear and distinct violation. In fact, very distinct. That is why they can't do anything. They cannot do anything. So why? You don't know that their messages are, more or less like an exhibit for you. If you don't have all those messages in place, you will just be deceiving yourself, because what if you want to sue them to court, or maybe they've done something that is very, very annoying, and maybe they send message to a friend or a brother or something, and that person decided to take it up, and they sued the company to court. Are you not going to provide evidence of what's as in the transaction or the conversation between you and those demons? You are going to do that. So I see no reason why you want to get rid of their messages. In as much that I understand that is a bit, their messages are a little bit disturbing, but you can train your mind not to read those messages. You can actually train your mind not to read those messages. That's the truth. I approve on our Facebook group. I approve more than 96% or 98% of posts on our Facebook group. Bro, I have never for once read end to end all these loan app messages. Many people will say, see what loan app sent to me. I don't read it. So you can also train your mind that this message, you will not read it. The moment you read the first line, you know that this message is irrelevant. Just snap it so that they will not delete it. Snap it and upload it on our website. If you go to our website now, loansharkreview.com, you'll be able to upload all these messages there. Keep it as an archive and tell them you're not going to pay again. Especially if the message is so offensive, you're not going to pay. You can't be sending nude picture of me that you will defame me and you expect me to pay. And if you pay that money, your mumu is at its peak. So we need to be guided. So even if you want to get rid of it, before you get rid of their messages, make sure you have enough evidence against them before you get rid of their message. And how to get rid of their messages? You simply install Truecaller. Okay, that is if it is messages. Once you get all the information that you the exhibit, keep firing them back. If you're a Christian, go to Deuteronomy 28 verse starting from verse 15. Keep sending it to them. If they reply, send it. You'll be shocked that within 5 days or 7 days, did I say 5 days? 3 days, they will stop calling you. So if you don't fight back, everybody will not know his or her level. So you need to fight back. Stop running. You are not a criminal because you borrow. Everybody they borrow. There are several ways. You are not a criminal because you borrow. So stop running. Stop running. You are not a criminal. They are the real criminal. They are the one trying to extort you. So stop borrowing from them and stop running. Let them send whatever they want to send. You are going to use it as an exhibit Stop destroying information. Let them send it. What you need to do is just to stop reading. Just train your mind not to read it. It's as simple as that. So please, God will help us. Okay. The next question is, can you try to contact VDM so that he can help us fight these people? Yeah, I will say yes and no. The reason why I can't contact VDM is because VDM is a wonderful guy. He's a wonderful guy that can actually accelerate all these things. That's the truth. But he has a lot in his desk, and I mean he's attending to a lot of things. But the truth is this: okay, if peradventure VDM want to come in now, he will publicize it. People will know about it, and he's going to help us in the policy and the politicians, Senate. They will take it up, which is a very good thing. But the truth is, VDM will not be able to. You are the one going through the trauma. Do you get that now? You are the one going through the trauma. You are the one going through the saga. You are the one going through all the basketballs that these mad people are giving you. A lot of people have committed suicide because of this. So VDM can do the publicity, but many people, in fact, let me tell you the truth. If you ask an average person about this loan, they will blame you for it. They will tell you, why did you borrow? Did you not see the interest before you borrow the money? That would be that. If you are not if you don't know much about these loan apps, the first thing that will come out of your mouth is, why did you borrow from them? Did you not see the overdue interest? I mean, the interest before you borrow. Did you not read the agreement before you borrow? That would be their first attack. And eventually you just realize that they won't be part of it. They will just say, well, just go and sort it out. Do you understand the problem? Because they did not know the logic behind it, how these mad people, how they operate. These lunatic people, how they keep tormenting people day and night because the person borrowed. Do you know? If you notice what happened between VDM mom and GTB that time, you notice that he paid the money directly because he believes that, your mama they hoe or something of that nature, all those things. So people will not know that, these people, if you don't pay, they will keep tormenting you. They will keep sending all manners of messages to you that you will eventually become traumatized. People will not be, we don't know about all those things. They will just judge this thing on the surface that, why did you borrow from them? This. Why do you borrow? You're not supposed to borrow. You're supposed to read the terms and conditions before you borrow, and this and this and this and that. Not knowing that these criminals, they know how. Okay, if you the first time you borrow from them, you are not going to have any problem with them, or maybe the money is a bit small. You don't know. But by the time your money crosses around 200, 300, you now start feeling the effects. And the money will start climbing geometrically in such a way that it will be difficult for you to pay. And people will start blaming you, not knowing that these criminals are using the opportunity to devour you. They are devouring you. They will not allow you to restructure the loan. They will not allow you. They will keep adding daily overdue interest to make you perpetually poor. So if you don't have in-depth knowledge about these loan people, you will not be able to free from it. You will not be able to break even, and nobody can help your. The reason why I was able to do something like this because I've been there. I realized that, this tactics. Why is it that we should ask ourselves this question? Why is it that government had to step in? FCCPC had to step in, CBN had to step in. So VDM is a great guy. We hope to partner with him, but not on the level of running to him for escape. My own pattern of dealing with this thing is to empower you. I'm interested in you knowing your right, you fighting for your own freedom, not someone else fighting for you. You have the power to fight for yourself. You have the power, you have everything. Everything they favor you. Everything they favor you back to back. So you have the power for this. So it is very, very important we come to this understanding that you have the power. You don't need anybody to fight for you. You don't need anybody to fight for you. VDM, very good guy, and he's going to deal with it at the national level. You understand? But this Barracuda spirit, you are the one facing these debtors. I mean, these lenders. They are going to send message to you and your contact. Even though VDM they fight, VDM can only fight a number of them. We have about 600 companies in Nigeria, registered companies. No, about 500 registered companies and about 1,400 loan apps. So how many you won't fight? Do you get that now? So that is why we hope to invite him maybe much later, but not now. Our major goal now is to empower people so that people can know their right and fight these criminals. Okay. So the next question is, please list of loan apps that will not defame me if I pay gradually. So list of loan apps that will not defame me if I pay gradually. You see, a lot of people don't really understand what is going on. Paying loan apps gradually, you are killing yourself. That's just it. You are killing yourself. That's just it. Now, let me explain. Now, if you are owing, let me just use one answer. I don't want to call their names now. So, if you are owing any of these, let me use CBN license loan apps. You know the CBN license. The likes of Fair Money, New Credit, Palm Credit, Carbon, those ones are CBN license, about 10 of them or 20 of them. Now, the problem is not paying. The reason why we said stop paying this, stop paying and stop borrowing is very simple. Now, if you are owing any of these loan apps, how do you want to pay them? How do you want to pay them? List loan app that will not defame you. I've said it over and over that many of them cannot defame you again because they don't have access to your contacts. And if the moment they defame you, end of discussion, QED, quite easily done, end of discussion, no more payments. And now, let's assume they did not defame you. Paying them gradually, you are just wasting your money. Why? Because especially if they are adding daily overdue interest on that loan. I know you are scared that they are registered their company. That is as in we have more than 30 something policy protecting you as a borrower. So it is outrightly illegal for any loan apps to keep adding daily interest in that regard. Like they want you to be perpetually poor in bondage, which is outrightly illegal. Do you understand now? So outrightly illegal. They are not supposed to do that. Under CBN policy, they're supposed to, the maximum they can add 1% overdue per month, unless it's supporting with their supporting charges. Supporting charges, let's say as in startup charges and all those things, as in normal charges. Let's cap it to 5% or 4%. That is what they are supposed to add to that loan. But these lunatic people, they will keep adding 1.5%, 1%, 2% every day, and they will keep using compound interest on the loan, which will turn your 100,000 naira to about 300,000 naira in within 2 months. So the moment you pay the money, let's say you pay the money now, ma'am, today, you are actually paying the overdue interest. That's number one. Number two, not only that you are paying the overdue interest, you are also telling them, boss, this so loan up, I'm with you. I said, please, I'm your loyal customer. I be mumu. I'm your loyal customer. Please, just take this small change. I know I'm still owing you. Just take this small change, and I will use it to. I will use it. Just use this small change to go and drink beer. That's exactly what you are doing, because you are servicing the loan, and that loan, under normal condition, that loan is supposed to get to delinquents at the end of 90 days. That is, they're supposed to stop adding overdue interest on that loan at the end of 90 days. But the moment you pay the money, the moment you pay, let's say 5,000 or 10,000, maybe day 30, day 90, this thing's supposed to stop by day 90. But the moment you pay the money around day 30, you are renewing your loan with them, telling them, I'm still with you, let me be servicing this loan. You are servicing your loan. That's the meaning. So you keep paying that money. That's why we dey tell people, say their money no dey finish. You go and ask everyone that have been in their cobweb, their money no dey finish. It will keep growing. So please stop that. Stop paying. If you must pay, there are 2 conditions for you to pay. Number one, if they did not add overdue interest. I know there are some of them that did not add overdue interest, and they are following CBN policy of maybe they can add the 1% or 2%. Those ones, you can pay them gradually till you finish paying it. Do you get it? Number two, if you must pay gradually, don't pay gradually. Get the money in bulk. Don't pay anyone that defames you, please. Any loan app that will defame you, don't pay. No payment. Defamation is a criminal offense. No payment, because you don't know their office, you don't know anything. Once you pay, that is all. You don't know where they live. They will deny you. So you don't pay them. So for you not to pay, for those that will not defame you and they don't have overdue interest, they did not violate CBN policy. Please, you need to get this thing. Any loan app that will be adding 1% daily, don't pay them at all. 1% daily or 1.5% daily, and we turn your loan to from 100,000 to 300,000 naira, and they expect you to pay. That is a criminal act. Don't pay them at all. Tell them if they need their money, let them meet you in court. You'll be shocked that they will now call you and say, we are sorry, we are going to waive everything. That means that we are going to waive all the loan apps, all the overdue interest. Just pay the actual amount and let's go. Let's call it a day. Why are you adding the overdue interest in the first place? So that means if I've been paying this overdue interest, I would have been wasting my money. So they are criminals. You need to know your rights. That act alone, if you send it to CBN is going to find them. Even because we started reporting many of them had to behave, and they reduced their interest drastically. Even because we started calling them out. So don't do that. It's very, very important. And if you must pay, get your money, especially, I'm not referring to CBN license. I'm not referring to all those FCCPC one. The CBN license. If you must pay those ones, not all of them, anyone that did not defame you, anyone that did not have all those overdue interest, if you must pay, get your money, the actual money, and maybe the initial interest. Call them. This is what I have. Do you need it or you don't need it? And I will move on with my life. maybe after 6 months or 1 year or 2 years that you are financially stable. No, make sure that you are financially stable before you start calling that you want to pay. Please get it right. Those who are who did not defame you and they are following the right policy, you should pay that one. Those ones, you pay those ones. Okay. All right. So the next question is: do you think it's necessary to send a disclaimer to all your contacts? To be honest, if you just downloaded the app recently, you don't need disclaimer. Especially if you have downloaded the app on Play Store, you don't need disclaimer, because I don't know, a lot of people they cannot differentiate between downloading app from Play Store and from link. Play Store is you go to Google Play Store, you go and search for the app and download. That is downloading from Play Store. Not a link that maybe loan app sent a message to you on WhatsApp and said, do you need a loan? And you will click that loan and you click the link and it will download and you now install it. That one is through link. You downloaded it through APK. So that one is by the way. So do you think it's necessary to send a disclaimer? So if you have been borrowing from loan apps, maybe 2025 till now or late 2024, they don't have access to your contacts. So you don't have to send message to all your contacts. They only have access to maybe a few of your contacts and your emergency contacts. So, but depending on what you are doing, if you think sending them message will cost you a lot, like your business, it is better to pre-inform your contact. Just pre-inform your contact, nothing will happen. Pre-inform your contact and you are good. So the moment you pre-inform your contact, call it a day. Stop paying them. We have said this thing over and over. Any loan apps that will send messages to your contact or send any defamatory message to you, my dear brothers and sisters, delete them. No more payments. No more payments. Okay. So the next question is: loan apps keep giving me a new loan automatically as soon as I pay off the previous one. That's a mischievous, as a dubious way of that's their dubious operation. In fact, there are some, especially the one downloaded from outside Play Store. The moment you register and insert your BVN and your bank account, automatically they will credit you. Automatically they will credit you. To tell you that these people, they are interested in devouring you. No one has ever prospered borrowing from loan app. This is our fourth year of dealing with these people. No one has ever prospered borrowing from loan apps. No one has ever prospered. And you will not be the first person to prosper, because no one can prosper with loan above 5% a month. You cannot prosper. You are just working for them. You can never prosper with that kind of arrangement. You can never prosper. So it is very, very important you know the difference between the good, the bad, and the ugly. Dangote and the rest of them, all these billionaires, their interest rates per month sometimes is even less than 1%. And you are still struggling. God, you are still praying to God. You are still praying that God will have mercy on you so that you can get something. You are getting loan as high as 20%, 35% in 7 days, 40% in 7 days, 80% in 7 days, and you think you will prosper. Poverty, it should be your second name if you don't know. So that is it. We need to understand this thing. No one has. Go and check it. This is our fourth year. Everybody that partner with loan apps, every one of them, is that you lose your relationship, you sell your properties, to pay them. You will have a partial stroke. You will eventually buy yourself. All manners of things. So please let us be guarded. So as soon as any loan app that does that, don't pay them again. They are criminals. You should know that they will want to defame you eventually. Like, don't pay them. Because if you pay the money, if you return the money, they will still keep mounting pressure on you to pay the interest. They will keep mounting pressure on you to pay the interest. Don't pay them. Tell them if they need their money, let them meet you in court. They are criminals. They are criminals. So that is for loan app keeps giving me name automatically. The another thing you need to check, why stop borrowing. Our major goal here is you need to stop borrowing from loan apps and stop paying loan apps. So why are you still paying them? So why are you still borrowing? So just uninstall it. Although some of them, if you check their settings, you will see auto apply. So you disable auto apply and everything goes. So they set it. Can you imagine? They set something to auto apply as you are paying, they will credit you. That is how you will know that these guys are criminals. The next question is, please tell me how I can be free, how I can break free from loan apps. I want to stop the debt cycle. You don't want to, you are not ready to be free. That's just it. If you want to be free, you know what to do. And what you need to do is very simple. You simply stop paying and you simply stop borrowing. That if anybody is telling you that they can help you wipe your contact from database, you should know that you've been mumu for believing that thing. All those ones are criminal to the core. Who told you that all those loaners, who told you that they have access to your contact in the first place? Those guys are just raking money from innocent, ignorant Nigeria, mumu Nigeria. Those criminals, they're just raking money from mumu Nigerians. So let's be guided. Just do something that you can protect. That you can show clear evidence that this is what I've been going through. This is what they have done for me. The reason why I stopped paying them. Just stop paying and stop borrowing. Your life will be better. Stop paying and stop borrowing. Nothing more, nothing less. When they call you, tell them straight off, you are not paying again. That's just it. That if they need their money, they should meet you in court. Court. You court will decide how you will pay the money. But as we stand now, as we speak, you're not paying again. If they need their money, I beg, meet me in court. It's as simple as that. So our approach is very simple. Just stop paying and stop borrowing. Don't run. We're not saying stop paying and stop borrowing, then you now go and change your SIM. You are a coward. Why will you change your SIM? Face your fear. Nothing they happen. That's just it. Face your fear. Don't run. Let them know that you are not going to pay this money because even if you say you want to be paying gradually, they will not agree. They will keep adding overdue interest. No matter the amount of money that you want to pay, they will not agree to it until you pay in full. So therefore, if you need your money, come and meet me in court. I've given you my office address. I've given you my house address. If you need the money, come and meet me. There's nothing to talk about. And if they defame you, they are even giving themselves more wahala. So they have 7 million naira to give you. So please, let's be guided. Nothing they happen. We have done this thing more than 4 years, and nothing will happen. Okay. The next question is: you said we have 1,200 loan apps in Nigeria. How is that possible, bro? Do the math yourself. Let me see if I can bring out calculator. Let me see if I can bring out calculator so that you do the math yourself. If you do the math, currently in Nigeria we have 4,500, I think 495 companies registered with FCCPC. I'm not referring to the one that did not register with FCCPC. If you check FCCPC website, an average company, they have minimum of 3 loan apps. Minimum. Some they have 5, some 6, some 8, some 3, some 4, some 2, and some just 1. Now let's do average of 3 times 3. That's 1,400 loan apps in Nigeria. So this one is even wrong. 1, 2 is even wrong. And most of these they operate illegally. As in, some of them they have one registered with CBN, and they will now use the opportunity to create many other loan apps in their name, and those ones they are not registered. They will create many other in their name. Those ones are not registered. For you to know that we don't enter one chance for Nigeria. So please, let's be guided. The next question is, I have been defamed and messages were sent to all my contacts. What can I do? We have said it the other time. Defamation is a serious offense. So I will say it again. Let's know the meaning of defamation. Defamation means saying or writing something false about a person that damages their reputation. So that is defamation. So if they say anything, so there is defamation, there is cyberbullying, there is cyber stalking. So let me explain the three. Defamation is they publicly declare that you are you stole, you this, you are a pedophile, you are a criminal, you are a kidnapper, you are HIV positive. That is defamation. You are this, you are that. That is defamation, and that one is a serious offense. In fact, if you can fight very well, you can get more than 20 million naira, depending on the severity of that defamation. You can get more than 20 million naira. That one is one side. Now, cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is attacking you. If you don't pay, you are going to buy. If you don't pay, your generation will buy. If you don't pay, your this will buy. If you don't pay, I will destroy you. If you don't pay, I will, all those nonsense stuff. That is what we call cyberbullying. They are bullying you online. That's what we call cyberbullying. And the next one is cyber stalking. Cyber stalking is similar to cyberbullying as well, but is still, we can say it's still the same thing, but it's a little bit different in a way. They used to send messages, send unwanted messages. That one is cyber stalking. Do you understand? They can use whatever they want to do. I will kill you. I will do this. I will do that. I will make sure I publish your name publish your name online. All those ones. So now let's know the difference between the cyberbullying and cyber stalking. So let's say you are calling this person is a bad guy, is this, is that. They shame the person. The guy is a chronic criminal. the guy is this, the guy that is cyber bullying. But cyber stalking, which is relatively the same thing, but this one is they keep scaring, they want to scare you to death. They want to scare you, they want to monitor you, they want to do all manners of things to you. So it's relatively new. So they want to they will show you your contacts. That's cyber stalking. That if you are not going to pay the money, we will send this thing to your contacts. If you are not going to pay the money, we'll send this thing to your contact. If you are not going to pay the money, we will use your nude picture and then send it to your contact. That's cyber stalking. The two are serious offense. So to crown it all, cyberbullying is harassment and humiliation. They want to humiliate you. That's cyberbullying. Cyber stalking is harassment and to intimidate you and to control your mind so that you do their bit. That is cyber stalking. There's another one, sextortion. That one is changing. They will all those they will do noodle and noodles now. Noodles, yeah. They will do that noodles thing and they will put your head and tell you that, oh, if you don't do this now, if you don't do it, I will post your nakedness. Those ones are sextortion. So you need to understand the moment they do that kind of thing, if you pay that money, your stupidity is at the highest level. Paying that kind of money shows that you are weak. You need to understand this thing. And for them to do that, at least 7 million naira is waiting for you. So why will you be doing that kind of nonsense? Paying them. Why will you be paying them after cyberbullying and cyber sextortion? Okay. So the next one is, I receive daily messages from loan apps. What can I do? I've said this thing before. The moment you start receiving daily messages from loan apps, just enjoy your life. Whatever they send to you, keep it as an exhibit. Exhibit. Once they send it, tell them you are not paying again. The moment now, if you now have enough exhibit against them, what you can do, make sure you install, if it is call, make sure you install Truecaller and block all those spam calls and enjoy your life. And if it is WhatsApp message, use it, snap it. Don't just leave it there because they can delete it. Do you understand? Snap it as they're sending it. Snap it, send it back to the person. As the person is sending it, snap it, send it back to the person. So it will be cautioned that, oh boy, this person, will I say, it gets information from me. So you'll be cautioned. That's the easiest way to go about it. As they're sending it, snap it, send it back, and they write it that you will meet me in court of law. Do you understand? You meet me if you need your money, meet me in court of law. Meet me, I'm waiting for you in the court of law. You understand? So every time they send any offensive message to you, snap it, send it back to them. Snap it, send it back to them. Snap it, send it back to them. Everything, so that they will know that, oh boy, you have a copy of every conversation. And enjoy your life. You'll be shocked. You're shocked that they will now come in peace and say, So some of you are so naive and ignorant. Some people, they will be reading loan app messages line by line. That's why you are depressed. Why won't you be depressed? In fact, depressed is at the door, knocking. Must we read it? Once you read the first two lines, you know that whatever they want to write, now jargons they won't write. So why are you reading jargons to yourself and spoil your day? Some people need serious cane. Why are you reading jargons to yourself and spoil your day? So please, let's be guided. The next question is, will loan app increase my credit limit if I pay early? You see, this is some people, they should add poverty to their name. That's just it. Do you know the reason why I said they should add poverty to their name? They are interested in immediate need, as in to solve immediate need. Why can't you sit down, Why can't you sit down and think through that, oh, this thing, am I gaining something from it? Sit down, calculate how much you have paid loan apps, and calculate how much they've given you. You will know that that statement that you should add poverty to your name is correct. Because you are literally working for them. Some of them, they are paying 7 days loan apps, and yet they want 7 days loan app to keep increasing their at the rate of 40% per 40% in 7 days, and yet they are paying it religiously, thinking that, oh, loan app is their present help in terms of need, present helps in terms of need, present helps in terms of, you know, we need to be careful. We need to be careful. And I encourage every one of you here. It is time for you to wake up from this nonsense. Wake up. 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 Stop borrowing from loan apps. Increasing your credit limit will only ruin you. Stop borrowing from them, bro. Stop this crazy thing by, hey, let me borrow, let me do this, let me do this, let me do this. Stop that nonsense and focus on your life. You have been living without loan apps, and you can also live without loan apps. Before loan app started, they live. So stop this. Stop looking for credit limit. Now, if it is fair money and the rest, you borrow 1 million naira, they ask you to pay 2.4 million naira in 18 months. Is that loan or extortion? You borrow 3 million naira, they ask you to pay 12.5 million naira in 12 months, in 24 months. Is that not extortion? 3 million to pay 12.5 million in 2 years. That means 2 years of your life. You are using 2 years of your life to service loan. Let us start thinking now. 2 years, 3.7 million naira to pay 3.7 to pay 12 million naira in 2 years. Every year, you'll be paying about 400,000. Every month, you'll be paying about 400,000 naira. Does that really make sense? And people are going for it, thinking that 3 million, hey, 3 million, immediate need, 3 million, hey, 3 million, not knowing that you are selling your future. You are not better than if you abuse Esau in the Bible. Esau will rise up and beat you because you are not better than him. These people are taking away your future. Borrowing from them is like taking away your future. So we need to be guided. We need to wise up and increase. And may God help you. I remember when I was in this dungeon, I wanted to. I thought, oh, let me pay. I wanted to pay one of these loan apps. I forgot the name now. Either maybe Carbon or Fair Money or any of those CBN license back then. So I was owing them 100,000 naira. I said, okay, I have about 100,000 naira with me, and I wanted to feed my birds. That was the origin of my problem. I wanted to feed my birds. I said, let me pay and collect the money back so that I can use it to feed my birds. The moment I paid the money like this, they said, I'm sorry, we cannot offer you a loan now. Try again in 7 days. Some, as in, I was completely wounded because no money again. I had to start run because my bolt must hit. I had to start running a skater to get money so that I can buy feet. Yes. And the cycle continues. Some people from 200, I remember one woman from 200,000 naira, they said, sorry, they now offered him 3,000 naira. From 200,000 naira, they offer him 3,000 naira. So, she borrowed the money from different people, from friends and family. That please don't worry. If you just give me now. If you give me now, I will pay it back sharp. Just give me till evening. So she needed to pay those people because some of them say, this is my shop money. Oh, I just want to do it now. I just want to use it to buy something. So she was highly pressed. She was highly pressed to go and borrow from different loan so that she can pay them, and that the beginning of sorrow. So please forget about stop borrowing from loan apps. They have nothing to offer you but financial ruin. Everything they will destroy everything you have ever worked for. They will destroy it. The Lord will give us more understanding anyway. So the next question is, are there any good loan apps that will not defame me or send messages to my contacts? It's still the same thing. Stop borrowing from loan apps. The only good loan apps will be loan apps that will give you loan at the rate of less than 5%. That's the only good loan apps. And all the loan apps we have in Nigeria, all of them, the minimum is around, I think one is 10%, 15%, 20. Okash is 19%, Easy Money 19%, Fair Money around 10 to 20%. The rest, 23%, 25%, 20%. That's how they do them. So they just want to ruin you. You can never prosper borrowing from loan apps like that. You can never. You are just deceiving yourself. You can never, ever prosper like that. It's not going to happen. Why? Because the structure will make you poorer. That structure will make you poorer. That's how they design it. So stop looking for any loan app that you can't. No loan app will give you 5% per month. So therefore, all of them are criminals. Because if by the time you borrow 10% or 20%, you just realize that you are just paying unnecessary. You will not notice it if you just borrow like 10,000 naira and you pay back 11,000 or 12,000 naira back after 30 days. You will not feel it. You think, but this one is still okay now. By the time you start paying, by the time you borrow about 100,000 naira, you now want to pay 130,000 naira back. You feel it. If you now want to pay 200,000 to pay 250,000, 50,000 naira. If what you don't understand is that it's not about the amount, it's about the percentage. It's about the percentage. And by the time they dig your appetite and your money, and you now want to pay about 250,000, you will see the side effect of this thing. And now realize that, oh boy, this thing now serious death before dishonor. Look at them now. They are offering you 3 months payback. You are paying 19%. That's 60% in 3 months. You have paid back 60% in 3 months. So think of it. Did you actually make 60% in 3 months of the amount of money you invested in your business? Did you make 3%, 60%? If you make 3% in 60% in 3 months, and you are using it to service loan, you should know that it's just a matter of time. You are not doing business, you are just trading. Because business involve structure. If you want to build a business, you have to consider structure, you have to consider finance, you have to consider permanent sites, you have to consider staffing, you have to consider savings, you have to consider equipment, machine and equipment, and you need to save towards that. All those things, you have to consider rent, you have to consider liabilities. By the time you remove all those things, even if you are making 60%, 50% in a month, by the time you remove all those things, you just realize that your net profit is not even up to 10%. So let's be guided. Stop borrowing from all these criminals. If you must borrow, go to bank or go to normal microfinance bank. Normal microfinance bank, the interest is around is between 4 to 5%, and you will live large. The next question is, they sent a message to me that they will block my BVN. Is it possible? Do you know the meaning of BVN? Bank verification number. Bank verification. So they use is a verification number. Okay? So let us get it so that you will know that nobody can block your BVN. So what is BVN? It means bank verification number. 11 digits, right? To give you that was given to you to identify you across all banks. It's just to identify that, oh, this person owns this account number, so that they use it to know all the banks that you have. So instead of bank CBN to know that, instead of CBN to say, oh, let's go to let's go to GT Bank, let's go to what do we call it now? Fidelity, First Bank, and see. We have about 20 something banks in Nigeria, so that BVN want to know you. They want to know who you are and what to do. One of the best way to know who you are and what to do your transaction is through your BVN. So the moment they get your BVN, they can see all your transaction in a particular bank, or they can know this is all the banks you are owing, or sorry, all the banks you have money in. And if you perform any fraudulent transaction, they will be able to identify you that, oh, you have done this, you have done that, you have done this, you have done that. So how is it that a loan app that is not CBN that form the loan app? So how will a loan app block that BVN? Let's look at it holistically now. How will a loan app block the BVN? So how will they block it? Something that they use to identify your information from banks, from from all the transactions you have made, everything. They use your BVN to identify all those things. So loan app will now block that BVN. For what reason? So let's be logical about this thing. All these mad people, they're just sending those things so that they to use it to scare you. I understand what you may maybe the question. Maybe you wanted to ask that would they blacklist me? Would they blacklist my BVN? What is the meaning of blacklist? Let's start from there. So what is the meaning of blacklist? The meaning of blacklist is very simple, which simply means restricting a BVN. That's the meaning of blacklist. So this criminal, they use it, they meant to say flag, but so can they restrict your BVN? You don't know the meaning of restriction. That is, you will not be able to perform services. You will not be able to perform maybe banking services if they blacklist you. So waiting be do they have loan app? Are they CBN owned that they will blacklist your your BVN. So we need to get these things very, very straight. We need to get this thing. Blacklist is like if you maybe you do an unauthorized transaction, they can blacklist you. Maybe you scare money, wire money that you are not supposed to wire. That money, they can freeze the account, freeze your account, freeze all the accounts. You know, the case of one man that they transfer 1.5 billion naira to his account or something like that. So they can freeze all his accounts through BVN. That's what we call flagging his account. But the one that loan app, the one that they will use is what we call flag. They can flag your account on credit bureau. It's not blacklisting. The only way they can blacklist your account, see, only CBN can blacklist your account. Not, and how would they blacklist it? That is if you have done something. Maybe you committed, they do hush puppy, Yahoo, all those things. You are doing something illegal. That's the only way they can blacklist your BVN, so that you will not be able to make any transaction in Nigeria again. But the one that Loan App is doing is what we call flagging. They just flag your BVN to credit bureau. And not all Loan App can flag your BVN. They just flag your BVN so that you will know that this person is owing us. Therefore, don't pay him. I'm going to talk about that one as well later. About credit bureau. You will know everything about credit bureau. So that's the only thing they can do. It's just like reporting you to another loan app company. Like, let me give you an instance now. Let's say you are owing First Bank. First Bank can report to credit bureaus by saying, "Oh, this person is owing us, or you are owing fair money and the rest. This person is owing us, please don't give this person money. If this person come to your bank, let's say if the person now go to Access Bank, maybe the person wanted to collect money, borrow from Access Bank. So it is more or less like a repository of data. So I'm going to explain that one later, so that I will not just explain something. So nobody can blacklist or block your BVN. It can't happen. The next question is, what can you say about loan apps posting picture on social media? When last did you see your picture on social media? When last did you see it on social media? You are the one giving yourself unnecessary headache. Tell them to post it. It's an exhibit that you are going to use against them. Number one, even if they post it, it's not going anywhere. How many? Just check it. Check it. How many followers do they have? Do they have up to 10 followers or 15 followers? Do you think something can trend easily on social media? If you know most of the things that are trendy, I have over 70 something on my Facebook. On my Facebook, I have 25,000. TikTok, I have 59,000 on TikTok or 60,000 on TikTok. Sometimes if I post on TikTok, my view with TikTok view sometimes around 500, 1,000. It will be struggling with 500, 5,000, 1,000, 2,000. On my YouTube, I have 3,000 something on my YouTube. My view never reached 100, never reached 1,000 before for YouTube. So it's not something that because they post something on social media it will trend. That's not how it works. Most of these trending videos, most of it they sponsor it. They are sponsored trending videos. Most of them it's like more or less like sponsored trending videos. Except if you pay heavily, pay 200,000 naira, 500,000 naira for your post to go viral. So posting it shouldn't worry you at all in any form. It's because they just want to instill fear in you. Some will even create a fake page for you and say, yeah, they will make sure you go viral. You cannot go viral. When last did you see that kind of thing online? And if you see something like that, just report the account. By the time we report the account repeatedly, they're going to take it down. So enjoy your life. You don't have any problem with that, please. Okay, so the next question is, it seems Loan App want to hack my account. Tell us how we can protect our account from hackers. The first question I will ask you is, how do you know that they wanted to hack your account? Because many people, they are just suspicious about nonsense. I know one sister like that. Every small thing like this, hey, they wanted, they didn't know that I'm a tech guy. They wanted to hack into my account. I beg, shut up. Nobody won't hack your account. Now you won't hack yourself. The only way Loan App can hack you, what exactly do they want to hack? Are they planning to hack? They just want to get their money. Nothing else, nothing more. So even if they want to hack into your account, they will only hack into your SMS to get maybe to access your bank. But for the most part, they can't do anything. That's just it. They can't do anything. They can't hack you. The moment you don't download outside Play Store, they cannot hack you. If you download outside Play Store, that is when they can hack you. But I'm not saying hackers, there are many of them that are hackers, quite all right. They want to take ownership of your phone and all those things. That's why make sure you have, don't just stop clicking links anyhow. Don't let anybody send a link to you and think, okay, let me just check the link and see if the link, let me see what the link will display. Everything is not about display now. The moment you click that link, automatically to download something on your system, on your phone. So nobody is hacking you, I beg. Just them don't cannot hack you. They can't hack your account. And if they want to hack your account, it might be because you are not using very strong password. Just change your password and enjoy your life. Don't click any suspicious. Don't send your OTP to anybody. Change your password to stronger password. Your password should be at least 15 characters long. Yes, that should be as long as that. So that's just it. And stop borrowing from loan apps. That's the only way they can hack you. Stop giving your hard-earned information to these criminals. That's the only way they can hack you. So the next question is, just got this text message from Obabi Chambers, and I don't know what to do. What's your business with Obabi Chambers? All of them are using Obabi Chambers. So forget about all those nonsense that, hey, I just got this something from Obabi Chambers, I don't know what to do. You should beg. Forget about all those things. If you get many of them, especially LearnSafe, they normally use Obabi Chambers. As I've called Obabi Chambers before, he said most of these loan apps, they are just using my details to send messages that is even looking for them. I think Obabi Chambers is only it's only fair money that is registered with them. So the rest are now using it to send messages to their contact and to people. Forget about them. They can't do anything. It's not lawyer that will send information to you. If they need any court, if there is any court order, it's court will send the order, not lawyer. Court summon is different from a lawyer. Lawyer cannot do that. It's court that will do that, not lawyer. Although the lawyer can write you, which is fine, and you reply like it's like you know you're right. Don't be Stop panicking and be saying what you don't know as in you are now scared. Scared of what? Borrowing is a civil matter. Borrowing is a civil matter. So why are you scared? Scared of what? So let's be guided. Borrowing is actually a civil matter. So you don't have to worry yourself at all. Thank you. Okay, so this person says, I borrowed 400,000 naira and I've already repaid over 700,000, but they are still demanding an additional 595,000. This will bring the total interest to over 1.3 million. What can I do? Well, I don't know the name of the app, but I sabi the app that are gifted in doing this kind of thing. Lock up. Take a break. You have paid more than as in times two of what you borrow from them. Take a break. You can never, you don't kill yourself. Take a break. Take a break from their madness. Take a break from whatever thing where they do. Just take a break and move on with your life. Take a break. They can't do anything. You have paid times two of the money. What else? That's why we're telling you guys, stop paying, take a break from this. The more you keep paying gradually, this person now, most likely, he or she will have been paying gradually, paying small. Let me pay small, pay small, pay small, pay small. I have 20,000 today, drop it. 10,000, drop it. The moment you start paying like that, you are digging your grave, financial grave. You are digging your financial grave because everything will